The season finally started. The Community Shield was played on Sunday at 3 p.m. It was the Premier League holders, Arsenal, faces the FA Cup holders, Man City. And you know what? I've never seen Man City play against Arsenal so bad. City lost 3-0. They had no bite. They had no aggression. They looked miles away from being the team that they were last season or the season before that. Let's break this game down. Is another one. So we'll start with Man City and how poor they were under Maresca's. So they played with Semenyo, Foden, Haaland, and Doku, Kovacic, and Anderson. Diaz, Gvardiol, Husanov right back, O'Reilly left back, and Donnarumma. The best player for Man City on that pitch was Husanov. Husanov looked very, very good. All the rest of them went nothing to talk home about, especially O'Reilly. He gets the donkey of the match. He was really, really poor. O'Reilly, left back. Man City just looked lost. They looked like a complete different team under Maresca than Pep Guardiola. There were no aggression. There were no tempo. They were second to every single ball. You know what was kind of embarrassing? The players let Maresca down, really. Or is he a poor manager? Which one is it? Because he won. He was the manager, first of all, in the youth team for the under-21s, I think. And he had Palmer in the team. And they won it and they played really well. Then he left. Then he came back as Pep, assistant manager, during the triple winning season. So I don't know if this team will get into the top three. I thought, and I predicted Man City to become second and Arsenal to become first. That's my prediction for. That was going to be my prediction for Premier League 2026-2027. But that's not the case. I think Liverpool, Man United will be ahead of Man City in the table. That's how much they went down in my estimation. Watching them. Is it because a couple of their players have played deep in the World Cup? Like Rodri. Rodri was on the bench, I think. No, he wasn't even on the bench. Rodri was pictured on a Ryanair flight yesterday from Madrid. So he's flying from Madrid to Manchester. They said he has a back injury. So the bench was Grealish, Omar Mamous, Mark Gahey, Rico Lewis, Ryan Cherky, Nicola Gonzalez. Salvino, he's been ill for the last couple of months. He's just waiting for that move to Tottenham. You know what? Conceding 3 goals, conceding a goal in the first minute is shocking. It's just shocking. You shouldn't be conceding 1 goal, a goal in the first minute. You should be conceding no goals in the first 15 minutes. Need to be compact. But that didn't happen. That didn't happen at all. You know what? Man City get a 3 out of 10 for this performance. You know what? Good to see Kovacic back, man, because he looked good. I like Kovacic, man. He can play forward and he can play defense. He can do both. Phil Foden looked kind of active. Haaland was nowhere. at all. I can't believe Haaland. So yeah, Man City were very poor. Let's go to Arsenal. The scorer of Arsenal, Calafiori, he played really well. Havertz and Odegaard. They had an amazing first half against Man City. They looked fresh. They looked more hungry. They looked like champions. That's how they looked like. They looked like guys that said amongst themselves, let's start well. Let's start the season well. Let's beat these guys. They always beat us. Let's show them. And let's show them that we're going to dominate the Premier League next season and try to win the Champions League. So who would they play? Raya. Best goalkeeper in the Premier League. He has 4. He won Golden Gloves 4 times in a row. Right back, White. He played really well. Ben White. Mosquera, Gabriel, Calafiori. They played a 4-3-3. 3 in midfield. Odegaard, Maresca, Skelly. Tozzoli, Havertz, and Madueke, sorry. So who played well out of all the Arsenal players? You know what? Calafiori at left back looks really good, solid. He scored the first goal. He could have scored another goal in the game. Well, unfortunately, he just mishit it. He knew he would have done a lot better. Calafiori was the best centre back. Him and Ben White. You know, Ben White. I thought Arsenal were going to sell Ben White. And he was rumoured to leave in the last 2 transfer windows. But at right back, Ben White, Yuri Timber is going to struggle coming to this team. Yuri Timber has been out for a very, very long time. And he wasn't even on the bench today. So that just shows. Pierre Nkempia is another one. He's going to struggle to come into this team. Because Ben White played really, really well. Him and Calafiori were the best defenders in this game. That's how good they were. Odegaard. First time I've seen Odegaard turn up in a big game. Every big game for Arsenal, Odegaard is not there. He's not the number 10 that every single team looks for in the big games. Kevin De Bruyne, Coutinho, Pablo Aimar. Great number 10s and dominate every single time. Steven Gerrard at a certain point when he played behind Fernando Torres. Always show up. Always create. But today, Odegaard was right up there. He was my man of the match. Guimaraes. Told you that signing is going to be very, very, very good. That signing, plug and play. No, don't have to wonder if he can play in the Premier League. You don't worry about if he's strong enough. You don't worry about will he settle outside of the football pitch. None of that. You went to Newcastle and got their best player and captain and said, how much do you want? Let me get that. I need it. I need to get this player to retain the Premier League. And that's what you've done. He dominated the midfield. Lewis Skelly, linked to Man United. Shame. Arsenal should never sell Lewis Skelly at any price. I can't believe people are even having the discussion. He should be around the squad. He should maybe play sometimes. If someone injured, puts him in. Against smaller teams, put him in midfield. Don't play him in left back no more. Play in midfield. He's a midfield player now. Always has been. But he was just covering and helping his boyhood club, Arsenal. And to get him to break into the first team, he played left back. But this kid is midfielder. I expect. Declan Rice, he's actually played. So it will be Declan Rice, Guimaraes, and Odegaard that will start their first Arsenal game. I think they're playing Coventry. They're playing Coventry, yes, at home. On the 20th, that will be on a Friday. They're kicking off the Premier League season. I will be live streaming that game. Friday night, Premier League in 5 days. Yuri Timber won't be there, and William Saliba won't be there. Madueke, you know what Madueke, yeah? I was watching him closely in the first half. He must be one of the most frustrating players in Premier League football. Why do I say that? He beats him, man. Okay. But there's no end product. It's like how Jeremy Doku was 2 seasons ago when Man City bought him. Jeremy Doku will beat a player and don't know what to do next. Same as Rafael Leao. He'll beat his player, then when there will be no end product. Another guy that does not have any end product is the ex-Man United and Chelsea, Alessandro Garnacho, the kid that plays for Aston Villa right now. Same story. Beats a player, beats another player, no end product. Every time he shoots, Madueke is a poor shot. No, doesn't really. I've never really seen him cross the ball. Doesn't beat a man on the right hand side, at the outside. He always wants to come back and shoot, and his shot is weak, like a little child. Havertz, the man for the big moments, always scores in finals. He did it again today. But this next kid from Club Brugge, Tosili, the guy that I said, think you were linked with him, Cristiano Kozili, he played really, really well at Club Brugge. You know how much Arsenal signed him for? £34 million. Watch out for this guy. You know what I'm telling you? He played in the Premier League before 2022 and the Championship 13 times for Norwich. He played for Norwich 27 times. And then Norwich loaned him out to Twente and Fortuna Düsseldorf twice. And the Bungle second, they loaned him out to Twente. So he played in the Greek Super League for 3 seasons. Then the Premier League bought him. Norwich bought him on a 5-year deal on an undisclosed fee. Then he played 14 games in the Premier League, 21-22. Then he played 13 games in the Championship for Norwich. So he played 2 seasons. Then Norwich loaned him out to Twente in the Eredivisie for 10 games. He scored 1 goal. Then they loaned him out again to Fortuna Düsseldorf, played 33 games and scored 22 goals. He found his level, and then Club Brugge bought him from Norwich for £6 million. Then that season, he played 38 games and scored 16 goals. Then last season, he played 36 games and scored 17 goals. He's the first player. So the guy is from Greek. He's 24 years old. Then he played he played today. He provided 2 assists and scored a goal, becoming the first player to have achieved this feat in the competition since David Beckham. He's the first guy to score and assist 2 goals on his debut. That is crazy. And he's also from Albanian descent. Kristasos Tozil, I'm telling you, this will be Arsenal's little gem. 34 million. This guy's got Premier League experience. He's found very, very tricky winger. Like you've seen today, 1 goal, 2 assists. Left wing. Who played left wing last season for Arsenal? Gabriel Martinelli. Left out. Gabriel Jesus. Left out. And there was another player left out at Arsenal. Can't remember his name. Who got left out at Arsenal? Martinelli. Jesus. And another player got left out. All up for sale. All being told by the club, we don't need you no more. So, Mikel Arteta. It's going to be hard stopping Mikel Arteta this season. I'm going to do a Premier League review next week. So make sure you watch out for that Premier League review. And I'm also going to do the manager. I'm going to rank the managers also from top to bottom. But I'll let you know one thing. Mikel Arteta is the number 1 manager. He's the number 1 manager in the Premier League right now. You've seen how he dealt with Maresca. He's more calm now. He doesn't kick every ball on the touchline. He just observes and just calculates what his next move is going to be. Very quiet on the touchline. 5 years ago, he was kicking the balls. He was agitated. He was running up and down the touchline. The guy was doing miles on the touchline. But now, it looks calm, confidence. He's got... Arsenal's squad is stacked. It is stacked. These guys will retain the Premier League. And if they don't, they've probably missed their biggest opportunity. The biggest opportunity in their history. I'm telling you. So look at Man City, how big Man City is. Look at Liverpool rebuilding. Look at Man United lost. Look at Chelsea. Probably will be inconsistent. New manager. There's all the top sides have got a new manager. Except Arsenal. So if Arsenal don't win the league, I wouldn't even be disappointed. It's a disgrace. Let me know in the comments, what did you think about Arsenal against Man United? Do you think Arsenal will retain the league? Let me know in the comments. Who were your man of the match? Make sure you like, hype, subscribe. This is a channel for the fans, by the fans. It needs all your lot support because we're creating a community. Is another one. Let's go!